Anjanath resembles a tyrannosaurus with black and gray fur on its back, which serves as an effective protector from the use of fire. They also have flesh-toned scales, similar to the archetypal image of a vulture. Anjanath is suited for deep forest living, where its dark scales and pelt provide camouflage for ambush. Anjanath has vestigial wings on its back that act like thermal regulators to prevent it from overheating due to use of fire. The use of fire is a magnesium-based mucus. When lit, can produce flames. Anjanath sports a fleshy appendage on the tip of its nose that, when extended, can greatly enhance its sense of smell to compensate for poor eyesight. Vulgar Anjanath retains many characteristics from its ordinary species, known for having the general appearance of a predatory dinosaur. However, unlike its counterpart, Vulgar Anjanath has bright white fur on portions of its body. Vulgar Anjanath uses thunder when engaged in combat that generates through a specialized organ from within. When fully charged, it will become electrified and is able to use mucus containing its electricity.
Zinniger is a lupin-esque fanged wyvern, a large-sized carnivorous quadruped with modified bioelectricity and superficial canine traits, such as an elongated snout and protruded ears, more akin to keratin scales which cover the majority of the body, along with conductive fur. The animal is unique to other wyverns, its own classification as thunderwolf wyvern, with the closest relative being the much more lizard-like great jaguars. What makes an animal unique is its symbiotic relationship with subspecies of thunderbugs, bugs, which have been adapted to provide as an energy source whilst the animal presents itself as a battery, allowing the larger animal to defend the hive whilst the insects themselves provide energy and defensive capabilities. In the hoarfrost reach, there is a tundra variant of the Senegar, locally known as the Stygian subspecies, a noticeable difference being its ability to wield the exceptionally rare dragon element. Along with this elemental change came with its swarm of fulgur bugs, which have now adapted into the newly discovered Dracophage bugs. Known as the putrid elder, Valhisoc is of the elder dragon family, with no other relatives or similar specimens. Elder dragons themselves defy typical classification. Residing outside the standard ecosystem, the term only acts as a blanket for specimens that contain immense amounts of energy and power, along with being older than other wyverns. Valhisoc itself mostly resides in the Rotten Vale. It's shown that Valhisoc has a symbiotic relationship with a bacterial effluvium that roams abundantly in the Rotten Vale, giving the dragon the illusion of it being undead. It itself cannot produce this bacteria, which naturally thrives in the Vale that's regularly riddled with corpses. To combat this, it constantly coats itself in flesh and rot. Through this relationship, it survives off the digested material the bacteria breaks down within itself, while taking advantage of the frenzy affliction effluvium has on the local fauna, using aggressive mimicry in the form of food.
Xenojiva is a large dragon with 2 eyes and 6 orange sensory organs going across its face. Being just a newborn when found, Xenojiva's wings are not fully functional immediately. It has 5 fingers on each hand, ending with razor-sharp claws used to cleave flesh off bones. The 6 sensory organs are used to seek out energy deposit to feed on. As it feeds on bioenergy, when it left and builds up, it will cause too much energy in its body, and it will begin to glow due to the massive heat produced, and its skin will be weakened. Jiva is a large red dragon in contrast to its juvenile state. Jiva takes on a different appearance, foregoing its luminous transparent skin for rigid red scales, with horns taking a more curved shape. Jiva retains much of the energy-based abilities from its younger form and amplifies its destructive property to extremes, with its innate ability to absorb energy evolving from what it was initially capable of.